Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video we have another new bags episode. Just want to preface this that the new Louis Vuitton Damier-licious collection, I will be making a separate video dedicated to that collection. I just want more photos to come up. I know that whole collection actually has more, like easily like 10 to 15 pieces, so I want to wait until more pictures release. But yeah, if you guys are interested to see what I think about some new bags, then just keep watching. So first I want to talk about Fendi's new color. It's called Fuchsia. Well, Fendi actually has a couple colors, but the Fuchsia one is what we're going to talk about first. So I actually really like the shade. It's kind of like a very warm cranberry color. I think it's stunning. And then for a quick honorable mention, Gucci also actually has a fuchsia bag as well, but on their website it's called Dark Red, and it's in their Jackie bag, but it's the mini crystal bag that I love and adore. But it's just so unfortunate because all of these like crystal sequinedy bags are all in lizard, so it makes it like so much more expensive for like a mini Gucci bag. If it wasn't in lizard and it was just in regular leather, I actually would totally buy this. It's just the lizard price point kind of hurts a little bit. I remember the first time I saw the crystal one, it was like that light pink one. But anyways, this fuchsia color is phenomenal. And then there's two nano baguettes that I wanted to mention as well. There's this, again, deep cranberry color in the embroidery. This one is technically called red, but to me it's like, it's not even like a burgundy. This is more deep cranberry to me, but I actually really like this, especially with the gold hardware. I think this is super cute. You guys know that I'm on a mission to get a nano baguette bag eventually. It's just I ended up using that money towards my Fendi Mama baguette bag, and no regrets at all. But I still I really want a nano baguette charm. I just feel like for the cost, I would rather take that money to use it for something practical or maybe even jewelry. And then the second nano baguette charm I wanted to mention was this new denim one. Do you guys remember that other denim one that sold out super fast? It was like $920 and it had the chain with silver hardware. So now they have another new blue denim nano baguette charm, except this one has the handle. I know Cassie Thorpe has the one with the handle too. It's like the braided leather strap, which I actually do love the aesthetic of, but obviously because of that handle it makes it a little bit more expensive. This one I would love to touch it because with the way that they did the FF in it, I don't know, it's giving me this kind of like acid wash vibe. I don't know if I love it. I definitely like the first rendition of the denim nano baguette charm more, but this one is really cute. I actually do like it with the brown and the gold. I think that's really nice. I mean, just from the photo it looks a lot more like slouchy, but I do like this. Let me know if any of you guys are thinking of getting this denim one, because I actually know a lot of you guys got the denim one from before, which is like amazing because it's sold out. I wish they would just take it off the website. I'll get excited and then I'll click on it like, oh, maybe they found some excess stock from like other boutiques that they took out and then they brought it back to the warehouse. No, it's still sold out. It's still sold out. Oh, the new, I think it's the spring summer collection, correct me if I'm wrong, but they have two new colors, like main colors from Fendi, and it's this red orange, but on the website it's actually called red, especially in the Celeria leather. With, you guys know I'm a true fan for the top stitch and the baguettes. I definitely want to add another baguette in my collection eventually, and I already decided it would for sure be a top stitch version. I actually like that now they added like the number, so there's 309 hand sewn top stitches, which I think is incredible. But this like red orange bag and kind of like a placid blue color, but on the website it's called light blue color, is also in season as well. These are the two main colors. I don't know between the two which one I like more. I feel like I would lean towards the light blue just because I feel like that red orange color wouldn't go well with my skin tone. I mean, I could just be biased because you guys know me, I loved that placid blue. Like that was definitely like a color that I wish I could have added in my collection, but besides the point, I really do like this light blue. I feel like this could go in the winter, the summer, spring, and all year round color. So they have this available in the bigger baguettes as well, but I do love it in the minis. And then another thing I want to mention is their new multicolor canvas. I actually love that every season they're coming out with a new rendition. They had like that rainbow one in the beginning, and it's just been so popular that they have like a new basically like color palette every time. And right now I actually love it. It's like this blue, taupe, brown situation. I think it's so cute. So they have this available in the Fendiography, which I think is really cool, and then of course the baguettes. Between the two, I actually really like the way that they did the Fendiography. Anyways, I actually really like the way that they did this, but I'm also biased because I just love that blue Celeria color, and then the base of this is that blue Celeria color, which I think is so pretty. But they actually have a nano baguette charm that's also new with basically a merge of their red orange color with their light blue color, which I think is super cool because you're kind of combining two things. Like if you can't decide decide and you genuinely love both equally, which I think is so well done. And then this actually came out a couple weeks ago. I'm not sure exactly, but I did see it. It's actually the new Fendi flip bag. So originally when I saw this, I didn't know how I felt about it, because to me it kind of looks like a piece of paper that's like folded on a diagonal. You know, when you're in like kindergarten or first grade and you're first learning how to make like paper airplanes, and that's when you first discover like, are you gonna fold a piece of paper via hot dog or via hamburger? And this is kind of like when you don't really understand the assignment, so you just folded it somewhat asymmetrically. That's what these vibes are giving me. I love the duo color combination that I actually really like with the yellow and the brown, or the orange and the blue. I think that's really fun. And then I really actually like their adjustable chain, but the actual design of this bag, I don't know, I feel like because it's so flat, I don't know how this would look. Conceptually, I like the idea that you can crossbody it or make it into a really sleek clutch. In terms of execution, I'm really not quite sure how I feel about it. So obviously this is the nano size. Next time I go into Fendi, I definitely need to see what this looks like on, because I'm genuinely kind of confused. And then piggybacking off of the paper aesthetic, they do have a Fendi bag charm that's basically like the fortune tellers that you would make in elementary school when you're like, pick a number and then pick a color, that kind of vibe. So what I do think that's super creative about this is that this bag charm actually opens up. It actually has numbers and then there's sayings on it as well. I feel like it's very interesting. It says paradise and soon with the number. It looks like a flower on some vibes, and the price point isn't absurd considering it is leather. I personally won't buy it. I think it's too whimsy for my liking. Let me know down in the comments if you guys purchased the Fendi flip bag, and if you did, what size did you get? I'm just super curious what this looks like on, because that happens all the time where I'm just kind of like leaning towards a hard no, and then I try a bag on in person and I'm like, oh wait, that kind of like changed the game for me. The Fendi flip medium size, so it turns into a tote bag. I don't know, I like the idea of it as a tote bag. It's giving me kind of the Loewe puzzle foldable tote. That I do like. I feel like the FF is understated. I love the two-tone color blocking situation. It's just the folding situation I don't really understand, especially with the strap. Like it won't look like a clutch to me. It looks like you folded your purse in half. So kind of confused, but there we go. So if you guys enjoyed either the blue and brown toned one or even the orange toned ones, because I like the way that they did it. One is like cool toned, one is warm toned. If you like the collection but you don't want to fully commit to like a $4,000 bag, I definitely recommend getting a silk little wrappy. I think Fendi calls their silk scarves wrappies, like the thin bandeaus basically. I actually like the way that they did the wrappies. Like they have all the FF prints everywhere. I actually think it's super cute. And imagining the wrappy on top of a peekaboo, I feel like would be chef's kiss. I love. And then the last Fendi things I wanted to mention, actually I really enjoy, it's their walks, but it's a wallet on chain baguette version. And price point, I think this is so fair. The fact that this is Napa leather and this is cheaper than a Louis Vuitton new updated pochette accessoire, because I believe the new updated pochette accessoires are like $1,780 or $1,700 or something. This is $1,590 all leather. First of all, it has the aesthetics of a baguette, but the fact that there's a chain, there's a leather strap, I just love this. And another thing that I want to mention is the color. Guys, they have a pastel yellow. If this color looks like the color on the photo online, I really like this. Like 10 out of 10, this pastel yellow is amazing. If it looks exactly like it does in the picture, I really truly like it. It's giving me butter vibes. It really is giving me butter vibes. This honestly looks like it can hold a decent amount. Isn't the price just so crazy? Like a Chanel walk starting price probably $3,800. We're just gonna chop it up to $4,000, okay? A Chanel walk is $4,000. The Fendi leather walks are $1,590. Like that's just wild madness. And then they do have the walks available in the other colors as well. So if you do enjoy the light blue color, you can get a little taste of the light blue, but I'm actually a fan of the yellow. So next I want to talk about two Chanel bags. So I just want to run through it really quickly. So the first is another Hobo bag. If you go on the website, I feel like if you type in Hobo, Hobo encompasses a lot of bags, but this one in particular, I think I first either saw it on a Facebook group or on Reddit, and somebody took a picture of this in person, and I absolutely fell in love with this. I just love, one, the fact that the chain on this is a little bit chunkier, and the fact that this is kind of like a trapezoid shape where it kind of goes like this and the base is really flat, as opposed to their other Hobo crescent shaped bags are very flat and thin. Those were the ones that were pretty popular maybe a couple seasons ago, but this one in particular, I feel like it's so functional. I actually love that the zipper is on the bigger side as well. They have this bag available in the gorgeous like light caramel tan color, and they have it available in the black as well. My other favorite thing about this is the fact that they're both made in grain. I feel like it's really painful that these are over $5,000 just because they don't look that big, whereas I believe the small Chanel 22 is around $5,500, and that's like size wise or capacity wise, I feel like the Chanel 22 are two of these. So I wish this bag was like $4,000, maybe $4,200. I mean, that's still a lot of money, but I just don't think this bag is worth $5,000. But I think this bag is just so cute, looks super functional. Like, I actually love the CC logo on top. I feel like the size is really good, but the fact that it's grained, I just love, love, love. And on the similar vibes, I believe I saw this one on Reddit. It's their new 24P gray color. It's like the gray color that's giving like cornflower blue vibes, where it's like kind of a little bit of blue undertones in it, and it's basically the same shape except this one has pockets on the front and the little buttons have like the CC logo on it. And I really, really like this. It's kind of giving like a Chanel version of the Miu Miu shoulder bag, where you kind of have the utilitarian pockets on the front. So if any of you guys were able to get either of these bags, please let me know in the comments or send me a picture on Instagram, because I would love to bask in the excitement. Because I don't know, I just feel like these ones really stood out to me personally, like functionality, style, aesthetic, everything. The way it's just well done, the color, just I really, really like it, and it's a seasonal bag too. So yes. So the next one is a Bottega bag, just one Bottega bag I want to talk about really quick, and it's called the Calimero Sita bag. I got the email for this. It's part of the summer 2024 collection. I need to touch this. This isn't even like I want to try it on in person. I want to touch this because I wonder if this is soft or is it sticky. I don't know. Just from the photo, it looks very solid. And for example, if you see a Jody bag, the Jody bag looks soft, it looks malleable even with the intrecciato leather, right? Whereas this looks hard and it kind of looks rubbery, even though I understand it is leather. So right now they only have 3 colors available, like a seafoam green color, a maroon color, and then a black one. I mean, I do like the vibes. I actually like the chunky knot. It's kind of reminding me of the Loewe Pebble bag, where there's just kind of like like the bag itself is on the simpler side, but then you kind of have like a statement piece there. But for me, it's really like a texture thing. I mean, the description says it's soft. I'm not sure, but it seems just like really thick the way that this is made. And I actually do like how the knot is held together by this one little golden ring. I think that's actually really, really cool. Their mint color is stunning. It's very chunky, but I like its chunk factor. I mean, the price $4,600. One, we know it's 2024, all luxury brands are expensive, but the other thing, like, you see all the weaving that goes into this. So I actually feel like price point, I understand it, because this is like a medium-sized bag, whereas when you compare a Chanel walk is already $4,000, whereas this is an actual bag. The next bag I'm going to talk about Valentino really, really quickly. So it's the new Valentino V logo moon shape bag. Honestly, when I first saw photos of this, it reminded me of the Fendography bag immediately. So I actually first discovered this bag on this Snapchat influencer that I was following. It was just like on my feed, and she got gifted this bag, and I actually thought the bag looked really, really good on her. I know some people feel weird when bags are gifted, but at the end of the day, this bag actually looked really good on her. And then I went on the website, and I actually didn't know that Kaya Gerber is a Valentino brand ambassador. I know she has Celine, and then is it Omega or some watch company, but I guess she's a Valentino ambassador as well. If you go on the website, you'll see the photo of her modeling this bag, and it actually looks stunning on her. I don't know how I feel. I think the V logo is really cool because if you hold it on your wrist, you see the hardware on it, and it's giving like chunky bracelet as an accessory. But I don't know if the V logo is a little too large for my personal liking. Between the Fendography and this, I personally would pick the Fendography, but also the Fendography definitely grew on me because I actually didn't like it at all when it first got released, and then seeing it styled over and over and over again, now I kind of understand the aesthetic and actually really, really like it. So they do have this bag available in a couple different sizes. They have it in the mini size. I think between all the sizes, the small size is my favorite. They have a maxi size of this. Originally, I thought like, oh cool, this is gonna look like the Louis Vuitton Loop Hobo bag. Nope, it's significantly bigger than that. I feel like this is too big. eats you up. I really feel like it. I mean, they have this in the medium size as well, but definitely I think the small size is my personal favorite. But I feel like the price point isn't bad. Like for how big the bag is, let's just say the medium size, $33.90, basically $3,400. I'm like, I'm not mad about it. Let me know if any of you guys have tried this one on, because this looks interesting. But okay, so the next bag, I stumbled upon it. I don't know when exactly this bag actually came out, so it's from Miu Miu, but it is new to me. I discovered this bag maybe like 2 to 3 weeks ago, and now it's just like in the back of my mind. So it is the Miu Miu Ivy bag. I'm pretty sure this bag has been out, but again, new to me, and I actually love it. Like, I love it so much. It reminds me of the Goyard Bohème bag. Ironically, the Goyard one is cheaper than the Miu Miu one, which was very shocking. And I have mentioned this before, that the Goyard Bohème bag is actually on my 2025 wish list. Like, this year I want to get the Mini Anjou, and then the following year I want to get the Bohème. I actually really like this because I do want to eventually add a Miu Miu bag in my collection, just because I don't have any Miu Miu anything. It just looks super light, easy to travel with. But the logo is actually pretty understated, because if you're holding your Hobo bag and your elbow is covering the Miu Miu logo, it just looks like a regular tote, which I actually like. They have this bag available in leather, and then they also have it available in canvas. Aesthetically, I like the canvas more, but I feel like the leather version would be more low maintenance, because canvas, you never know. If it's raining, you just never know. I saw this one picture of Shay Mitchell. She has this bag. I'm pretty sure she was gifted this, but either or, she rocked it. It looked super, super cute on her. I just really, really like the overall aesthetics of this bag. It just looks so chic, easy to use, and comfortable. I actually like that it goes like sideways and then down, because it makes it more comfortable as opposed to just like one length. Like for example, the Chanel 22, it is comfortable, but it just kind of goes straight across, whereas this one, because you have kind of like the arching, I feel like it makes it more functional in its own way. I saw this one striped one that was giving, like I really like it, and I like that they have a skinny version and like a short stubbier version. Between the two, I actually like the short stubbier version, because it's giving Goyard Bohème mixed with a Neverfull, because obviously a Neverfull is like this and the Bohème kind of goes up, and this is giving like a collaboration of both. On the skinnier one, I feel like the drop looks very, very comfortable. When there's a long drop length for the strap, I'm so on board if it passes my elbow check. That's all I like really want, truly. And then really quick, again, I've mentioned this on my Instagram, but Celine actually has a grained leather 16 bag, and I actually love this. One of you guys actually told me that when the 16 bag first got released, like before the mini size even came out, that they actually released the grain leather in 5 different colors. I didn't know this at all. So when I went into the Celine boutique, I saw this and I absolutely fell in love. I was like, hold on. I was wearing my glasses and I was like, wait, why does that not look like satinated calfskin? And then I touched it and I tried it on and I was like, oh my gosh, this looks so cute. Like the overall aesthetic and vibe of this, I just love so much more. I've tried on and seen in person the rice one, and that was with the satinated calfskin, but the grained in the white just looks so luxurious, and I just don't know. I don't know if, what is it, the Birkin like Togo leather or something. It's like the grained version. It was giving me those vibes, and I actually loved it. I definitely hope Celine comes out with more grain leather 16s, just because the vibes, it's like a different level of luxury vibes. I don't know what it is, but I'm all for it. Okay, so next I just want to talk about one Prada bag that I saw online and I don't like it at all. This is probably the only negative bag that I don't like, and it's called the Prada buckle leather handbag with a belt. It literally looks like when a guy is taking off a belt, like the chunky like masculine belts, and they're just like, oh, finally, let's say after eating Korean barbecue and they can just like let loose. His stomach is about to explode. You need to just like let the buckle go and let the button down. Also, isn't it interesting how so many brands are doing this gold font logo? Loewe's doing it, Prada's doing it. I personally really like the Prada just symbol triangle logo. I mean, I guess for their more expensive bags, maybe that's what they're differentiating, because I'm pretty sure Prada would never get rid of their symbol logo because it's so quintessential Prada. They do have this available in a medium size and in a large size. It honestly reminds me of the old Burberry bag. I actually have it. Okay, just for the sake of comparison, so this is my Burberry banner bag. I honestly haven't used this bag in over probably like 7 years or so. I got this when it first launched, easily 8+ years ago, and then I think they still have this bag, but it's more structured, whereas mine is like the slouchier version, and it even has the gold font. So doesn't the Prada belt bag give this banner bag vibes, but with a belt on top. Like that's literally what it is. I just feel like there's just too much going on because you have the belt on the outside and then on the handle as well there's the belt loop. I just don't understand the purpose of the belt loop. I mean, I guess to be matchy, but I just feel like it's a little too busy. I mean, if I really had to pick aesthetic wise, I would go for the smaller one just because the belt isn't so aggressive. You can see the smaller size, the belt is a lot thinner, whereas in the larger one, like it literally looks like a man's belt. But if you like this, it's okay. My opinion means absolutely nothing. But for me personally, I do not like the large belt one. It's literally like you were holding the Burberry banner bag and then you took off the belt and then I glued the belt on the outside. That's the vibes that it's giving me. And then really quickly, I wanted to mention a Loro Piana color. It's not a new bag. It's like the signature viral Loro Piana bag, but the color sage green. I saw this on the website and oh my word, this color is absolutely stunning. If I wasn't saving up for the mini Anjou or the Micro Lady Dior and I'm really trying to like stay in my lane right now, I would buy this. The color, the aesthetics, like ugh. And I actually don't have a bag in my collection that's this shape. I was not on board with the whole bags that are zippy, like a vanity case, but after I saw that YSL one and now this one, I kind of like the aesthetics, but it's really this color. If any of you guys were able to get this sage green color, don't even tell me because I'm gonna be so jealous. But yeah, I just wanted to mention this color because it's absolutely stunning. So if you have a Loro Piana store near you and they somehow have it in the boutique, I would love you forever if you can send me a live photo. That'd be phenomenal. Now we're gonna talk about two Goyard bags. So the first one is actually a brand new bag. It is called the Saigon tote bag. So this is actually the bag that my cousin wanted for her birthday, but she ended up getting the Celine 16 and the medium size because they didn't have the color that she wanted. I believe she wanted this bag in the sky blue. I actually didn't know that this bag existed. My cousin is the one that showed it to me. She was like, oh, I want this Goyard bag. And I was like, what? I've never seen this before. But for me, really stare at this bag when it's open and closed because the wings kind of jut out. When the wings jut out, doesn't it look like a Sen Rev bag to you? And I'm not trying to diss the Goyard bag. I mean, if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know I'm not a fan of the Sen Rev bags. Period. Exclamation point, underline. I feel like the Saigon tote is kind of a blend of, just visualize this, the Sen Rev bag plus a Celine belt bag plus the Hermes Birkin all merged into one because it's like the volume, also the handles, and then just the front flap too. I actually like this bag better when it's closed. I think when it's closed it looks really nice because I personally really like their just original Saigon with the wooden handle. That's definitely one of my purse piece bags. I do like this actually in the green as well. One detail that I do like is that the normal Saigon is so known for their wooden handle. I actually really like that they incorporated a wooden piece on this bag as well because obviously it's called the Saigon tote. So I feel like it was just so smart to add that wooden piece so you don't really forget like why is it called the Saigon tote. This bag is interesting. I need to try it on. My cousin loves her big bags, so there's that. And then another new Goyard bag that I didn't know about is actually called the Rouette structure bag. They have a couple sizes of this, but my favorite is definitely the PM size. I actually like this bag because it reminds me of the Celine Pas de Pans bag with the kind of the handles and the chains are connected. Obviously the shape is a little different because the Pas de Pans is round and this one kind of goes like a trapezoid, but I really enjoy this. I would love to try this bag on, and this is a potential. I don't know exactly how much this bag is. I'm gonna hope that it's cheaper than a Cap Vert, but probably not because I feel like there's a good amount of leather on this bag, especially the fact that there's 3 compartments. So there's 2 sides and then there's 1 zipper bit in the middle, which I really like, so you can keep like your wallet and stuff in the zipper bits in case you're like afraid to get pickpocketed. I love that this could be as a shoulder bag, or I'm just guessing, but I feel like you can crossbody it, especially with these types of bags where the chain is connected. But I really like this, especially in the navy blue, but honestly in any of the colors I think would be really nice. And just a quick shout out before we talk about Loewe really quick, there was this photo that Lisa just posted where she had a black pink Birkin bag, which I feel like, one, it's crazy because Hermes is not part of LVMH, and you know how we've all talked about that Lisa is all about LVMH right now. I just love that she posted this. I don't know if this is a 35 or a 40. I'm gonna say it's a 35, but I'm not 100% sure. But I just love that it's black pink, like black pink with Lisa. I love all of that. So the last brand I'm gonna talk about is Loewe, and there's just 3 bags I want to mention. So the first is the Pebble bag, but I just want to mention this because they finally came out with a smaller version of this, and I was able to see it in person, but I didn't take any pictures or video. The smaller version actually comes with an additional strap that you can crossbody as opposed to the bigger one that Lisa got really popular. Aesthetically, I do really enjoy enjoy it. The smaller one that I saw, that was the gray one. I do visually, I like the look of the grained, but I don't know, the feeling, the grained was on the stiffer side, and I feel like if it was the smooth calf skin, I would have liked it more. One little peeve that I have about the button, I don't like that the button is removable. So to adjust the strap, the actual button comes off like it's two pieces. Me myself, I'm just so clumsy. I could just imagine me trying to adjust it, let's say in the car, and then the button just falls in that kind of like seatbelt area where straws and just trash and your phone just falls, and I just don't like the idea of something that's not attached. But that's just one small little gripe that I have about the mini pebble. Another thing that some of you guys have told me is that the metal on the pebble button tarnishes. Okay, so that is something that I don't know if I can get on board with. The fact that you know that it tarnishes, I can't confirm or deny this because I actually haven't asked my SA. Next time I go to Loewe, I'm definitely gonna ask if the button does tarnish. The fact that this pebble bag has only been released for maybe, let's say, 2 months, and you're telling me that it's already tarnishing within 2 months is very that's not a good sign for me. And then the last two bags are basically the same bag, just different sizes, and it is the Loewe Flamenco purse bag. So they obviously have the mini version of this that did come out in Lunar New Year, but the Lunar New Year version came with a little jade charm, and the Lunar New Year one did not come with the chain interwoven with leather strap. So I guess it was a give and take. I mean, with the leather strap, this one is more expensive because the Lunar New Year one, I believe, was $2,350. This one right now, they only have 4 colors. My SA did tell me if the launch is pretty successful, then they'll expand and make new colors. So this is the thing, that at first I was not into the mini purse, like not enough to buy it. But when you try this bag on crossbody, or when you shorten it as a shoulder, oh, it actually looks so good. It looks so good as a shoulder bag, and you guys know me, I'm in my shoulder bag girl era. I actually love the detailing of the chain, the fact that there's one little orb that's solid gold and the rest is woven chain. I love this emerald color because Monet has an emerald color as well. I love that you can wear the chain with the strap as well. This is how my Loewe SA explained it, is that the leather strap on the Loewe mini purse bag is very similar to the Cartier, the string bracelet, the one with there's the Trinity in the middle and then the string, like the way you adjust that bracelet. Literally, he was wearing his Cartier Trinity string bracelet and he was like, this is exactly how you adjust it on the new mini one. I actually really love this emerald green color. Like, I think I want a piece of this color in just some bag in the future. They actually do have a regular version of this, and it, no joke, looks like an east-west flamenco because it's a little shorter, more trapezius, but this again has the chain and then the leather strap as well. Again, this bag is available in 4 colors. This one is $35.50, which, I mean, it does seem kind of expensive because their normal flamenco is what, around $2,700, but you are paying for the donut chain, and in general, if you just buy the separate donut chain, it's around $400 also. And guys, the lambskin is so incredibly soft. You guys know that I've been talking about it forever. The flamenco bag in and of itself is so soft. If you've never touched it, it is. Take that softness and multiply it by like 7. You didn't think that the flamenco could get softer, but it can. I definitely would love to try this bag on in person. I love that it's, no joke, a trapezoid shape. I think that's super cute. It just looks super flattering on. But you guys know me, I'm a flamenco stan. So, but when my SA first showed me pictures of this, like the campaign photos, I was like, oh my gosh, this is so cute. So if you guys were kind of on the fence, because I actually saw this one Reddit thread that so many people hated, and I mean hated, the mini purse version of it. They're like, it looks like a dumpling. And this is the thing, I actually think it's cute because it looks like a little Shalambo. I think that's what makes it adorable. But it's really when you actually try this bag on, I feel like you can really cement your opinion on it. Because for me, I was just kind of like, whatever. It wasn't ugly, but it wasn't like, oh my god, I need to buy it. And then now I'm so obsessed with it because I feel like it's different enough from a normal flamenco. And if you're a flamenco lover like I am, I feel like it's different enough to add into your collection. I just love the details that it's associated with this bag. And going back to it, so I used to be not a fan of the gold font. I mean, I still prefer the anagram logo in the corner embossed within the mini flamencos. However, because of the way that this bag is designed, because it's cinched in literally like a little Shalambo, if the anagram logo was embossed on the corner of it, I feel like it would just kind of disappear and you wouldn't see it, as opposed to the normal flamencos, the flaps go like this, so you can still see the corner even if it's cinched or not. And then the last thing I just wanted to mention really quick, I actually want to ask you guys a question. So I've heard on the Reddit threads that the Gucci Jackie bag is getting an adjustment, as in, so the normal Gucci Jackie bag has this kind of like bullet situation that's on the front, but I've been reading some people say, because I don't have a Gucci SA so I have no one to ask, but I heard they're gonna alter the bullet bit in the front, that they're just trying to sell out their existing stock and then they're gonna come out with a new one. I don't remember exactly what the change will be. I want to see if I can find it. If any of you guys have a Gucci SA, or if you've been into the store and they told you this, can someone please just let me know when this is happening, because I really truly love the Gucci Jackie bag and I actually wanted to eventually add it in my collection, just not this year, but it's, to me, it's just such a classic bag and I love shoulder bags, as I've already said like 5,000 times. But it makes me really sad if they're gonna alter it, because I love the way it looks. I feel like it's, no joke, perfect the way it is. It's just simple, classy, understated. You don't know it's a Gucci bag if you just get the all leather one, unless you know the Gucci Jackie bag. But yeah, so if anyone can confirm or deny the recent ongoings of them changing the bullet bit in the front, please let me know. But yes, so we have come to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching. This new bags episode was not meant to be as long as it was, so hopefully this is just playing in the background as you guys drive or something like that, because I always actually like to watch my long YouTube videos, not mine but other people's like hour-long YouTube videos when I'm driving on the 405 or something, just to hear it. If you guys made it to the end of this video, thank you again so much for watching. As always, if you guys enjoyed, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps support my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!